Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning back in. Hope everybody doing well, getting a chance to go fishing whenever you can. I got a product review video for you today. You guys know I'm use a lot of the Bass Pro Shops rods, the different lines they have. Bass Pro rods have always been good to me. They've always been reliable, really hold up well over time. Um, if you keep the receipt, I've never had any issue with taking one back when I've had an issue with one breaking, whatever the reason may be, as long as it's from regular wear and tear and use. But I've only had to do that once or twice ever, and I've been using Bass Pro rods for over 20 years. The Pro qualifiers, you've heard me talk about those. The cranking sticks, I love those. I have used those things for probably the longest out of any of the Bass Pro rods. And over the years, there have been different, the Extreme series of rods. I used to use those. And then they stopped making those. And I recently did a video on a frog rod from the Carbon Light Technique series. It's a special line of rods where each rod is designed for a specific technique or bait. And that frog rod, I love it. So I'm probably gonna look into some more of those in the future. I have replaced a lot of my rods the last 3 or 4 years. I still have 3 of the old IM8 graphite series that Bass Pro used to put out. That was all the rage like 15 years ago, was that IM8 graphite. Those rods, they show their age, but they've held up over time. And still got 3 of them I keep in use pretty regular. They'll probably be the next 3 that'll have to be replaced out. But today I want to do a review. It was about a year ago. I went to Bass Pro. I was looking for a new spinning rod. I like to keep 2 or 3 spinning rods for wacky rig, drop shot, slider head, shaky head, and I wanted a third one. I like to, most of the time, just my preference, I want a spinning rod I can do those 3 things with. The little wacky rig, the Neko rig, my slider head worm, and a drop shot. And most of the time, for me, I try to find a rod that can do all those things. But I wanted one that was, I didn't want a 7-footer or a 6.5. I wanted a 6'9". And the day I went, they didn't have a 6'9" medium heavy. They had medium light, and the brands and the Pro Qualifier and the other brand I was looking for. But they did have a 6'9" medium heavy fast action in the Bionic blade series of rods. And I'm not gonna lie, this rod is probably my favorite spinning rod now. And I have a couple of Dobbins. I think it's the Colt series. I've got an Abu Garcia spinning rod, so those rods have all performed for me. I like what I'm using them for. But this Bionic blade, honestly, is my favorite spinning rod now. I just like the grip. I like the short handle on it. Like I said, 6'9". It's medium heavy, fast action. And it just works really good. The biggest thing I've noticed about it is it's got all the backbone of the Dobbins, but it's got a real soft, I don't know if I can even get the tip of it into this shot, but I'm gonna try. It has a real soft tip, which to me, as far as a spinning rod, to have the backbone this thing has and that soft tip, it makes it a lot easier to cast, a lot easier to skip. I can put this slider head under any boat dock, under anything I want to. I can cast much more accurately as far as getting my bait underneath docks, underneath undercut banks, and just putting it in places that I want to put my bait into. It's also, like I said, with the backbone it has and the soft tip, it's been, I've drop shotted with this rod. I've thrown a wacky rig on it. It's really surprised me. One of the things about me and a fishing rod is I tried to go the route that a lot of people do of sticking to one rod brand. I did that years ago. There was only, honestly, there was only one series of rods I was ever able to do that with, that I was personally willing to spend the money on, and that at the time, and that was back in the day when Daiwa had that series of rods that had the Larry Nixon worm rod, the Denny Brower flipping rod. I think it was George Cochran had a little crankbait, spinnerbait rod. Anyway, it was a Daiwa team series. And even back then, those rods were 100, 110, 120 bucks each. And they lasted a long time. But then Daiwa started making changes in their rods, and I personally didn't have the same amount of luck or confidence with them. Started having more problem with braking and stuff like that. And that's about the time I started trying the Bass Pro Shops rods. And ever since then, that's what I've used. Now, I've talked about the Pro Qualifier, like I said, the crank and sticks, and the ones I used to use, the Extreme. The bottom line is the Bass Pro rods for the price and the longevity, just how long they last over time. And the actions, the different, they offer just about anything and everything that you could want in a fishing rod as far as techniques, actions, and as things have changed in the rod industry, like, you know, rods are much lighter than they used to be. They've also kept up with that. Like, example, the IM8 graphite rods I'm talking about that I still put into use, there's one of them right there. They are heavier than the Pro Qualifier. The new Pro Qualifiers are a much lighter rod. So they've kept up with the changes and I guess you could say the technology of what's going on in the rod business. And they've just always been good rods for me. So if you're looking for a good spinning rod, doesn't break the bank, 79 bucks is what the Bionic blades run for. They are good rods. They're not too heavy. It's a light rod. To me, it's a light rod. It's good for any spinning rod technique. I mean, you could probably even use these for saltwater if you wanted, but I do feel like it's definitely a rod that is more suited for freshwater and bass fishing. It's just like I said, this is the 6'9", medium heavy, fast action. It's got a good soft tip, plenty of backbone, and it's just a good all-around solid spinning rod if you're looking for one that you can do different things with. If you wanted to just put a fluke on it, tie on a small fluke and fish it weightless. Some people don't like doing that with a bait caster. If you want to throw your Neko rig on it, if you want to throw slider head on it, drop shot, wacky rig. It's just a good all-around spinning rod at a good price. And if you're looking for another spinning rod, or you're looking for your first spinning rod, this might be one you might want to take a look at. So I just wanted to tell you guys about it. Like I said, it's turned out to be probably my favorite spinning rod, and that's even over the Dobbins. Dobbins are good rods, but I have really found myself reaching for this rod more than any other one. And I'm probably going to replace my Abu Garcia that I've had for a good number of years with one of these as well at some point. So just wanted to do a quick review, tell you guys about it, and hopefully this helps you guys if you're looking for a spinning rod. I know a lot of us like bait casters. I'm a bait caster guy, but I have over the years have learned I've got to lean more and more on spinning rods depending on what the techniques are. So anyway, I hope this helps. It doesn't hurt either. It's a pretty cool looking rod. The graphics and stuff on it, black with the red accents. It's just a good rod for 80 bucks. You can't beat it. So anyway, I hope this helps you guys. If you're looking for a spinning rod, got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all you guys checking in. Thanks for all the comments and feedback. And also to all of you that have subscribed to the channel, much appreciated. I would ask if you're coming back on a regular basis and you're checking the videos out, please consider subscribing. And I will see you guys on the next video really soon. So I'm sticking to my schedule every Wednesday and every weekend, 2 videos a week. Eventually want to work my way up. So if you guys got any suggestions, any of you are maybe newer to bass fishing, and you got any suggestions, comments that you'd like to see a video on, I've done 3 or 4 different videos just off recommendations people have asked me about. So if there's something you want to see or something you want to just a different opinion on, because again, I'm not claiming to be a pro. I'm just a guy that has fished for a long time and feel like some of the stuff I could offer could help other people catch fish. So if there's something you got a question about, feel free. Send me a question in the comments. And again, I appreciate you guys watching and I hope y'all have a good day. I'll see you on the next video.